when crooked cops realized they'd been caught.
The following shocking footage of constables looting a home was captured by an officer who thought she'd turned her body camera off.
Okay.
Wait, are they allowed to turn off the body cam?
Put him in my shirt.
Oh, is she robbing him? Oh, she's jacking him.
Hold on. This shit about last night. Please, nah. Sure would hate to sanitize it.
She's really robbing him, bro. Nah. Then again, I can't lie. If I went into a place that I was arresting him and I seen a couple Rolexes in, let me just say he's only gonna have one left. Actually, no, I'm taking them all. Yo, chat, listen. Chat, let's just say you arrested an absolute scumbag. Why does he deserve it? Do you know what I mean? Like, he's the lowest of the low. Let's just say he pushed a grandma down the stairs, right? And you've arrested him. I'm taking his shit. I'm taking his shit.
Oakley glasses. Hold on.
No, that's crazy. Why is she watching herself steal it? That's weird. Like, at this moment, she don't think her body cam's on. She's just standing in front of the mirror watching herself steal it. That's just weird. Weird behavior.
It was January 26th, 2021, when an already terrible day got even worse for a family in Smith County, Texas.
Let's see what it did.
Not only were they being
Context.
evicted from their home, but it would later be revealed that some of the constables enforcing the eviction were secretly removing items from the residence for themselves.
Wait. So the guy you're not even arresting? The person you're robbing didn't even push a grandma down the stairs, didn't kick a kid in the face, didn't elbow drop a dog. You're just evicting them and you're robbing them. Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Hold on.
What'd you say?
For themselves.
Hold on.
We can get it all.
Hold on, don't come down here.
Oh, this one right here? Yeah.
Let me see.
Is that her trying to turn off the body cam? Yo, I ain't gonna lie. This is the time where police forces really need to make an example of their cops, because these are the bad apples right now that give cops, unfortunately, all of them a bad name. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, people are gonna see and hear about this and be like, yo, I don't want any cops in my house now because they're gonna rob me. You know what I'm saying? So they really need to make it, as in, like, when I say make an example, I mean go not just fired. Like worst case, as many years you could do for prison. I don't know, bro. Like,
Put him in my shirt.
this is bad. This is very bad.
They gamble.
They gamble. This is bad, bro.
Hold on.
Oh, we got some cocaine.
Oh,
Yeah, everything in here. So,
this one goes in here. You set that box right.
yeah.
We set that on that dresser.
What's this?
A box.
Bro, I don't even know at this point what she's even stuffing in there anymore. Like, how much stuff has she got in there?
Hold on. Give me a second. You got this bong. What is this? Some.
Hi, Ash.
Gun.
A stinger, maybe. Go for it. Let me see. No, it's a clip.
Well, actually, it's not a clip, if we're going to get technical. It's a magazine, but technicalities seem to be the least of their concerns right
That's
now.
a clip.
To a gun.
Yeah, it's a Ruger.
Okay, this is some more bullets. Yeah, sheriff's office. Some more money.
Oh, they're taking that.
Too fat of it.
Hold on a minute.
I need to talk to the chief. I have the lawyer.
Oh, wait, is that the person getting evicted? So, oh no, bro, what? They're literally robbing him while she's upstairs. No.
The officers in the footage you just saw are Curtis Traylor Harris and LaQuinda Banks. Their impromptu shopping spree is interrupted by the tenant's 17-year-old daughter, who was alone at the house with a friend when the officers arrived.
Next steps is just kind of move everything out. Is that like,
Yeah,
do we need to just step out? Do we need to stay in? What is it
Yeah.
we need to do?
They're gonna move everything out. But before they leave, the locks will be changed. So get your purse.
Yep.
Like,
Just get all like personal belongings that we're gonna need right now.
yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Because everything is gonna be right here.
Like you said, I'm sorry. She's just 17. I'm just. her
Nah,
friend.
this is
I'm trying to
crazy,
confuse her.
bro.
What's going on?
Wait, did she actually stuff the coke? I didn't see that. Did she actually stuff the coke?
It's a procedure.
With that handled for the time being, the constables return to what's really important here.
Yeah?
Hiding their loot. Where they choose to store it is not only shocking, but incredibly bold, considering how many eyes are on them.
Hey, open your open. I need to go in your car for a minute.
Sure.
I need to go in your car for a minute.
I think it's over.
Let's just put some in there.
Who's that?
I gotta put some in there.
It's okay.
I'm good.
What you doing?
Do you ever put it in your pocket?
Oh.
I can leave it because
Just sit in the driver's seat. Sit in the driver's seat and take it.
okay.
It seems like the other constable almost notices that his colleague's body camera is still on. So close. But even after inspecting it, he doesn't catch on that every 5
Yo, how many of these cops are in on it? Because that's 3 different ones that know now.
finger discount is being recorded. Though they don't know it, this miscalculation will eventually come back to bite them.
All right.
Where's the trash at?
Oh, he got that.
Hey, even the dog knows that these are fucking up, bro. Yo, even the dog knows. The dog is in this car right now barking. Hey, you dumbass motherfuckers, you been getting me fired. You been getting me fired. Hell no.
Depending on the situation, officers can sometimes have legal grounds to remove items from a house during an eviction. For example, if the owner is present and there's no criminal
Let's go,
offense
Fled.
being investigated, there could be grounds to remove some of the tenant's personal property from the rental. In this case, however, it seems like all they're taking are items with some monetary value. Given the context of their conversations, these actions have no legal rationale. This doesn't stop
What?
LaQuinda from unloading her entire haul into
This
her
is
colleague's back
mad.
seat. Then she makes the bold decision to go back into the house for a second round of acquisitions.
What, to rob more?
Significantly, she is still recording.
I put all that in Derek's car.
Okay. Yeah, look. Still got cocaine.
They want when they can come in and start moving.
Yo, did he just say we can sell the... What a bunch of criminals, bro.
Still got cocaine.
They
Yo.
can come in and start moving.
Roll me down.
Remember that name, Derek. The question of his involvement will become important later.
That's her purse. Look in it.
At this point, it doesn't seem as if there is any reason they have established probable cause to search the purse, nor any consent from the purse owner. It's unlikely that the landlord can consent to a search of the tenant's personal belongings. If items had been abandoned, the scenario might be different. But this is not the case here. It seems they're just continuing to rifle through the property for purposes consistent with what we've already seen.
This is mad.
Why they leave all this stuff here?
Till we told him to get out. That's the little girl purse.
Oh, okay.
Y'all check these out. Oh, oh, it's GNC. Damn.
What's
Gonna
GNC?
get some pills. Empty.
Nah, these cops are weird, bro. These cops, how are they cops? Oh, Vivid. How are they cops? Like, she was nearly so excited just for some random pills, bro.
I want to check. It was dark. That's the pistol. Okay.
These are
There.
a bunch of weirdos, man.
What is it? This is about last night. Piss. Nah. Sure would hate to sanitize it. You still in here? You found something else? Oakley glasses.
Bro, what? Like, this is genuinely pissing me off, bro.
Like they got everything in a.
I really hope we get a good ending and it's not just they're fired. Like, I hope they do prison time.
Good spot. Got it. What's all this? Yeah. Yeah. See what's in here.
Like, yo, chat, I know early in the video, I was totally joking, saying, like, if there was a scumbag, I would rob them. Yo, these guys are giving me a run for the money. Like, we all say I would be a terrible cop. Fucking hell, these guys are making me look like an angel. They are making me look like an absolute angel.
Oh. Ray-Bans. Okay.
Look how excited she is. She's a weirdo, bro.
Hold on. Ray-Bans. Clean it out.
The thing is, it's possible that there could have been grounds for some of the seizures the constables made because drugs were found. However, they didn't follow any constitutional procedures.
What?
And it was obvious they weren't seizing items in the Fourth Amendment sense.
Bro, the only things they would be allowed to take from the homeowners is anything that's illegal. They're just straight up robbing.
But rather taking them as a predatory action. And they might have gotten away with it too, if it wasn't for LaQuenda's pesky body camera. However, the constables may have stronger legal ground for removing the firearms from the property, but the issue is still complicated. The officers have a right to be on the premises as the eviction process gives them the right to enter and remove the renter and their property. Additionally, the landlord can usually consent to entry. At that point, anything found in plain sight that indicates criminal activity can be pursued legally. This could rapidly escalate to probable cause. However, proper procedure would have been to call in for a telephonic warrant, listing the items seen to be seized, along with a probable cause statement. But even if some of the items were collected legally, the constables can't leave the scene with their treasures just yet. There's still the tenant to handle.
Okay. Yeah, that's cocaine, weed.
Cocaine and weed.
So,
Alright, so I don't know about any of this.
but this
You've also been robbed.
It's gonna be all on you.
Alright,
So,
put it on me.
do you?
Where's Joe? That's what we asked you.
Did you find it in my room? You went through my drawers. I know you
well, I
saw my
hadn't-
vibrator.
No,
The drawers were open.
I didn't see any vibrator. We're talking about this. I
We're not here.
don't want to have to take you to jail for this.
All
right.
Whose is it?
I don't know. I obviously didn't even know it was in the house.
What about the other drugs?
What other drugs?
Cocaine.
I didn't know there was cocaine in the house.
And other marijuana as well.
Yeah, it's about large quantity, like felony type quantity. So,
Of cocaine?
marijuana.
With baggage, so that means
Yeah.
somebody was actually distributing.
Yeah. It
Distribution.
was from this house. So,
Yeah, I don't know anything about that. But put it on me. I'm the owner.
The constables convinced the tenant to move.
Yo, these cops, right, from what I'm watching, I don't know how they're cops. They literally sound like they're imposters doing a heist job. So, like, they're not cops. They found some uniforms and they've gone in there undercover to rob places. They don't even sound like fucking cops, bro.
Move away from the residence as sirens approach.
Are they coming for me?
They just come.
they just come in for
Okay. Because I can get my driver's license out.
Oh, you don't have to run. What are they doing?
I don't know. Well, why they running?
Because they saying it's guns and we gotta get an AR up and stuff.
I don't know.
The constables sound understandably nervous to have another law enforcement agency pulling up,
Good.
likely worried that the focus will be on them rather than the resident. But as is becoming typical for this case, all doesn't go as expected.
Hey, step back, get back, get back.
I'm trying to talk to my daughter.
Y'all get back.
Listen to me. You're being detained.
You're
You're not
not
going
being
to walk over
arrested.
there. Okay?
Y'all don't do anything. We don't want
So
nothing to
I'm
happen to
trying
y'all.
to do this the nice way, but you're not going to walk away.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm talking to my daughter.
What the fuck? What are you doing
Go
now?
on break.
Give me your other hand. Give me your other hand.
Turn around.
Give me your other hand.
The presence of drugs and firearms escalates the eviction to a criminal matter, meaning that detaining the renter is legal in the interest of preventing evidence destruction and access to weapons. An actual arrest would be legal too, as they are able to articulate reasonable suspicion. With this excitement taking place, the constables were likely
Excitement.
hopeful that attention would not turn on them, and it didn't. For 10 whole months after the eviction. It
You
was
know,
only in
cause
November
bits
of
to figure out what's going on.
2021 that the accidentally filmed body cam footage came back to haunt the sticky-fingered
I am so... You don't understand how happy I am. The fact that she was such an idiot to not actually turn off her body cam. I just really hope she does prison time.
constables. As it turns
And
out,
the
the
other
resident
fuckers.
had discovered that several items were missing from the home shortly after the
Yeah.
eviction was carried
Yeah,
out,
got
and
robbed.
filed a report in February, according to an affidavit. In addition, it's been reported that accusations led to arrests, though it's unknown exactly when these accusations surfaced. It was in October, according to the affidavit, that everything finally caught up with them. The Smith County DA's office gave Texas Rangers a USB drive that contained some rather incriminating body camera footage associated with the case, and it was all
Good.
downhill from there. LaQuinda Banks, whose body cam was recording, was approached first. After being read her Miranda rights, she's confronted with the footage she took documenting the theft in progress. She's going to have to do some quick thinking if she plans to deny her guilt.
Your body cam got turned
How
off.
can you
like,
deny this?
You know that, right?
Yes.
You do now. When you thought you had it on and turned it off, you actually turned it on.
Yeah, I know. I saw both lights.
I don't think you know what I'm talking about.
No, like when I thought that you're saying when I thought that it was off, it was on. Hold on, don't come down here. Let me see.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
I think you just said take that.
I said take that.
You did. Keep watching.
Yeah, keep watching. Idiot, man. She better do time.
Hold on.
So where did all this stuff go?
The stuff. The only
Fucking
thing
sold
that I
it.
saw that I wanted for myself was a pair of sunglasses and a little watch. Before we left, I put it back because I knew it was wrong.
You put it back. You put it back. Okay.
Said y'all have returned everything to the homeowner.
They should be back there, but you didn't get any bullets. It wasn't on that paper.
Mm-mm.
I didn't get to check them.
Did she get the AirPods back?
Nobody took any AirPods.
Well,
Huh?
that's what shoved in your shirt with those bullets.
AirPods?
Note that LaQuinda denies taking any AirPods, even as the footage replays her putting an AirPod box into her shirt. This doesn't exactly make for a sturdy defense.
So is this a normal?
It's
y'all
literally
just
all
rummage
on
through stuff?
camera.
This was my second one. I mean, since he found dope, that's what we were supposed to be looking for. I mean, I've never been in one this big.
I don't understand shoving stuff in your shirt.
Oh, no. No.
Is that a normal course of action?
No. Not supposed to do it. And that's why I had to
So when did you put this stuff back?
It was, I don't know how long the video is, but it was shortly before her arrest.
Note that there's no footage of LaQuinta taking anything back into the house before the tenant was arrested. In addition, the footage doesn't appear to skip or show any indication that the camera had been turned off for a while. She would also later claim that she felt forced to participate in the theft by her colleagues and feared she would get fired if she refused to participate. We'll leave the validity of that claim up to you.
Really? Really? Really, bro? Nah, you all get sacked. I was forced. We've literally seen cops arrest other cops, bro. You was forced. You was forced to... Mate, did you hear how excited she was every time she found some fucking shit? Oh, some glass. Oh, some Oakley glass. Oh, rainbow. Like, bro, that ain't forced.
At least
That
until we
enforced.
reveal what the jury thought. The next constable to be questioned was Derek Holman, the owner
was
of the
so
car used
excited.
to hide the stolen goods.
Eric, arrested. Really?
Yeah, motherfucker.
Body cam shot. What are we stealing? What are we stealing? I'll show you the big one, okay? Sure.
Yo, chat, this is like, have you noticed something? This is when you know there's no point even denying. You know when the cops say to you, you're under arrest, and they barely say anything else? Like, they don't even need to get anything out of you. Like, they're barely saying anything to them. They're just, you're under arrest, look at the video. Yeah? Normally when we see people get arrested, right, they try to get so much shit out of them, right? Because they're trying to, you know, use more information. They're not even saying anything now.
We only need to do that writ of possession.
It's not
We
dumb,
only
they
need to do that
are.
writ of possession.
Good cops hate bad cops. So they should.
She started, started rummaging through stuff.
Because it literally just gives them a bad name.
So you know what I'm talking about. She unslips everything, sticks it in her pocket. You don't understand that, right? Yes, sir. Over here a minute. Look down at her body. She's going to put it in your vehicle. Instead of her standing at the door, you tell her to go inside.
He's in on it, bro.
She concealed it in your vehicle with your permission and with your help. Go ahead and take it. She concealed the stolen stuff before you knew about it. Even when she steals stuff upstairs, she walks down the stairs and you go, you got a little fatter. Touch some stuff she had already put up. There's a time for you to go sit down. Still don't anything. I didn't do anything.
Nah, we don't care. You're in on it, bro.
You letting her store all the stolen stuff in your car. I didn't have anything to do with it. Tell her to go get inside to unload. So now she's storing stolen stuff in your car. Because you tell her to. I never anything to do with it.
Derek was likely surprised by the arrest, given that he'd already spoken to investigators several days before.
Sergeant Holman, like I talked to you earlier, we're looking at and I think on, it looks like January 26th, I believe. Y'all sort of writ of possession. Y'all initially turned it over to Tyler Higgins? Yes, sir. Okay. And y'all removed some stuff from the house. Right? Yeah, which was, we just looked for any knives or firearms. Okay. So there's a few firearms.
Okay, buddy.
And I think Constable said that she thinks that she knew where the list of the stuff that y'all took and later returned to her was. Yeah, see, she's saying like there's $300, there's an iPhone 8, Oakley sunglasses, jewelry.
Yeah, he's really trying to say he's got nothing to do with it when he's seen her robbing it and telling her to go pull it in her car. Alright, so listen, yeah? We go rob a bank. I'm the driver. Yeah? You think when we get pulled over, I'm not getting done? The gold's in my car. I'm driving it, you know what I'm saying? Idiots, bro. Idiots.
4 miles of perfume, iPhone X. I believe y'all.
But it was a moving truck that she called.
That's there. Yeah.
To move.
That.
Yeah.
Did you see anybody taking?
I'm down,
money,
Sky.
An iPhone 8, Oakley sunglasses, jewelry, Chanel perfume, iPhone X, Nike shoes, AirPods.
No, sir.
iPhone 12.
I bet you I'm down. Fuck it.
That was $3,000. We know where that's at.
$3,000 they took.
Yes, sir. Not at all.
This likely struck
Jeez.
investigators as questionable, considering that this was Derek's response when he saw LaQuinda come down.
Do you know what these idiots don't fucking realize? Do you know what? Like, bro, they have a decent, nice, secure job as an officer. Now, hopefully, the bare minimum to get fired. Yeah? The bare minimum to get fired. You've lost all that money in the difference of your fucking work now. It's probably going to take a couple months to get a new job. And the new job most likely ain't going to pay as good as, I don't know how much a cop is, but it probably won't be as good, right? With a criminal fucking record and shit like that. So, the 3,000 you robbed, you've just lost way more than that. Way more.
Stairs with a bunch of goods
Idiots,
secreted
bro.
away in her shirt.
You go sit down and rest a little
Idiots.
bit?
Yeah, I need to go sit on the rest.
Yeah, go sit down and rest a little bit.
We got a little fat over there. Trying to find the pocket.
Yeah, wait. These guys are, they're screwed. Cops around you get paid 60 grand a year to start. Okay, that's actually a good wage. So yeah, they messed up big time. But they're screwed. Because who's going to want to hire cops that was kicked out for robbing? Do you know what I'm saying? If these are cops that are going to rob, you don't think they're going to rob your store? They're going to work in a shop. They're going to rob the shop. They work in a bank. They're going to like wherever they work. They work in Starbucks. They're probably going to fucking rob Starbucks, bro. Like, bro, who's going to want them? Who's going to want them? You know what I'm saying? No one.
Derek is also the one who checked to see if LaQuinda's body camera was off and failed to notice it wasn't. This,
Idiots.
along with the fact that the stolen items were hidden in his car, doesn't make him look too good. However, his unwavering story that he had absolutely no involvement in the incident
What
would
do you
fare well
mean?
for him, as you're about to see. Finally, police approached
What,
Smith
he
County
gets off with
Precinct
it?
1 Constable Curtis Traylor Harris, who was the highest-ranking officer suspected to be involved in the theft.
Before we get started, you know you're under arrest, right? Yes. You don't have any guns or anything like that.
Wait. Did they just say sergeant?
Smith County Precinct 1 Constable Curtis Traylor Harris,
Wait, what's Constable what?
who was the highest-ranking
Wait, what does that
officer
mean?
suspected to be involved in the
Is
theft.
he a
Before we get
sergeant?
started, you know you're under arrest, right?
He's a
You don't have any
sergeant?
guns or anything like that. Let me just.
After reading Curtis's rights, the investigators sit him down
No
to watch the
way.
footage from LaQuinda's body cam.
You should take that. Okay.
No, I said this.
You said take that.
Oh yeah, I said you take everything in there because they had cocaine.
Was this normally how y'all take everything?
Do you see me taking anything?
I
No.
was gonna say, it looks like one person's on the speaker.
And I don't pay no attention to her. You see me doing my job.
Like LaQuinda,
Mate, in the video, he's literally talking to her about taking everything. What the fuck? What are you on about, bro?
Curtis insists that everything taken from the house was returned and even makes a cursory attempt to locate the missing bullets. But as you can likely predict, they were nowhere to be found. Curtis, LaQuinda, and Derek were all accused of felony theft
Good.
and official oppression, a
Good.
misdemeanor. But despite the identical charges, each case was decided differently. After being found guilty, Curtis received the heftiest punishment, perhaps because of his higher rank.
What? Wait. No, let's see.
He was sentenced to 5 years of probation and fined $10,000.
Wait. Probation. Wait. Is he fired?
If he violates his parole at any time, he will be required to spend 2 years in jail. He's currently appealing the oppression charge, and the case is pending. LaQuinda was also found guilty and
Wait. 5 years probation and 10 grand. He's fired as well. He'll be fired as well.
placed on probation, although she only received 18 months. The felony theft charge against her was dropped when she pleaded guilty, and, as a result, she was only convicted of the oppression charge, which is a misdemeanor. While on the stand, LaQuinta also stated that she was embarrassed and remorseful to have taken part in the crime. Finally,
What?
Derek Holman, whose car was used to transport the
Wait, is she going to be fired as well, though? Will she be fired with a misdemeanor? Yeah, the fact that none of them get jail time's crazy, bro.
stolen goods, was found not guilty on all charges when a jury decided there was reasonable doubt of his involvement. After all, there was no footage of him.
Bro, are the jury fucking deaf and blind? Are the jury all their fucking friends?
Removing anything from the house personally. Of the 3 constables suspected, he's the only one to avoid criminal charges. However, Curtis, LaQuinta, and Derek have all since resigned from their jobs as constables.
God.
A woman.
God, they better be fired, bro. Jesus. Yo, I think life in prison.